Hi guys, there's a lot of questions at the moment around the SA Smarter Homes regulation changes. So today, I'm going to answer the top 6 questions. So why is the government doing this? Well, first of all, unsustainable energy, by definition, is unsustainable. So renewables is the only way to go. SA is well on its way to 100% renewables, and we're leading the world, and the world is looking at South Australia. So during this transition stage, there will be at times where there is more energy in the grid than power being consumed. So in those, for example, say a 20-degree sunny day on a weekend, when there's not much load being used, not many air conditioners on, but lots of solar and lots of wind, that's a time when we need to have a look at these renewables and perhaps slow them down. So during these times, we often are seeing right now solar systems being switched off due to what's known in the industry as high grid voltage. The difficulty is if we allow this to happen, the voltage rises in the grid to a really high level before it kicks off, and that can cause blackouts. So the SA Smarter Home Plan is to actually try and get in there before high grid voltage kicks in, potentially slow renewables down for a very short period of time while the grid settles, so that we can avoid blackouts. In addition though, we are gearing up for changes in the future that'll make a massive difference to us by getting your homes and businesses smart grid ready, and this is all part of that process. So there'll be new things available to you, potentially free power. So when there's an oversupply of power, we will want you to be able to take some of this power, and it could be free. You might even get paid to take it. But if your home and business isn't smart home ready, then you won't have the ability to opt into these options. So as an industry, what we want to do is get your homes and businesses ready for these changes over the next few years, and it starts with these regulation changes. Now, to be clear, it is not the government's intention to just switch your solar off. They actually won't even get a say in it. The message comes from AEMO, which is the market operator. So 2 to 3 times a year for a couple of hours is all that's required to avoid statewide blackouts, and this is the main reason why the government are adopting these changes. I already have a solar system installed, so do these changes impact me? Well, any system installed prior to these changes coming in are not impacted at all by the regulatory changes, and they will stay unimpacted unless you upgrade them or make a change to them in the future. Will my batteries still supply power if they shut down my inverter? So the current advice is that your batteries will continue to run in a blackout even if your inverter does shut down, and they will supply power to any critical circuits that you've got linked to your battery.
Storyblocks Audio.
If I go off the grid, can I escape all this nonsense? Well, the answer is yes, you can. Now, the thing is that if you install a grid-connected battery and solar system of a really high caliber, you might invest $20,000. If you were to install an off-grid system of the similar sort of quality, that would be around $40,000. There's 2 levels of complexity for that. One, you normally need more battery storage, and the second is that you need a backup generator. But if you have a real passion for this, NRG can help you with your off-grid design and installation. Another question is, how will I be notified if this event happens? And that actually is a great question. Now, the list of agents were only actually released on the 4th of September, so the industry is still working through these notifications. But I suspect what will happen, you'll either be notified directly from your agent that an event has happened, or through a service message with your inverter. Is solar power still worth it? Well, solar energy is still the cheapest form of power in South Australia. And getting your home ready for the smarter home transitioning grid will mean that you will actually be able to benefit more from your solar system in the future than ever before. In addition to that, the changes that are being made right now will have very, very little return, negative return on your investment. In actual fact, most likely over time, it'll improve your return on investment. So solar power, definitely the way to go. So if you have any more questions, feel free to give us a call on 1300 858 160 and we'll be happy to answer them and help you along with your solar journey.